Vitamin C as ascorbic acid, polyisobutene, sucrose acetate, ibuprofen, TEA, dodecylbenzene sulfonate. Hello, and welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be reading some labels from various different bottles and cans and other such products. Kind of like when you're bored and you don't really have anything to do, like maybe your phone's dead or something. And so you'll just go in and start reading the labels on anything you can get your hands on. So if you enjoyed today's video, please be sure to like, subscribe, ring the notification bell, and comment down below what you'd like me to do in the future. Thank you. First up today, we have this bottle of Dove Men Plus Care Anti-Dandruff Shampoo. It has a very long ingredient list and description on the bottle. So I'll be reading straight from the back of the bottle, and let's get right to it. Clinically proven 2-in-1 shampoo plus conditioner that delivers 100% flake-free hair, asterisk, plus moisture. No visible flakes with regular use. Drug facts. Active ingredient, pyrithione zinc, 1%. Purpose, anti-dandruff. Uses, helps prevent and control recurrence of itching, flaking, and irritation associated with dandruff. Warnings, for external use only. When using this product, avoid eye contact. If contact occurs, rinse eyes thoroughly with water. Stop use and ask a doctor if condition worsens or does not improve after regular use of this product as directed. Keep this and all drugs out of reach of children. If swallowed, get medical help or contact a poison control center right away. Directions. For best results, use at least twice per week or as directed by a doctor. Shake well, then massage into scalp and hair. Rinse. Other information. Product contains menthol. If you experience discomfort, please stop using. Inactive ingredients. This is where the bulk of the ingredients are. Water. Sodium lauryl sulfate. Cocamidopropyl betaine. Fragrance. Citric acid. Carbomer. Dimethicanol. Phenoxyethanol. Sodium chloride. Menthol. Sodium benzoate. Sodium salicylate. PPG9. Zinc sulfate. Guar hydroxypropyl trimonium chloride. Wow. TEA or T, dodecylbenzene sulfonate. Benzyl salicylate. Coumarin. Limonene. Linalool. Questions or comments? Call 1-800. I'm not going to continue the rest of the phone number. Empty before recycling. Plastic bottle. Wow. Expires June 2027. So that was the Dove Men Plus Care Anti-Dandruff Shampoo. This is the sort of thing that you might read if you're in like a friend or a family member's house and you have nothing to do and you're kind of bored, just like sitting in the bathroom, just grabbing the shampoo bottle and reading it. That's what you would just read. And I also want to point out, just to keep in mind, as we're reading through some of these ingredient lists, lots of people will point out that ingredient lists are very long, and that must mean that things are bad. A lot of the time, there can be some unhealthy or bad things in our food and chemical products, but A lot of it has to do with more strict labeling requirements. So companies nowadays are required to put more on the label than they had to 30, 40, 50 years ago. That makes us better informed. It does not necessarily make the things that we're eating healthier or less healthy, or putting in our hair or on our skin. You may not recognize what all these chemicals are, but that does not make them all bad. It does not make them all healthy, but it does not make them all bad. It's important to do your research, consult with a doctor or a nutrition before making any drastic health decisions. Let's see what we have next. Up next are these nature-made multi for him gummies. Let's begin by reading this. Over 50 years of expertise. Nature-made multi for him gummies. Value size. Ooh. Provides key nutrients to help support men's health. I'm going to begin right here by saying I am not validating any of the claims on the bottle. I am just reading them as they are written. Helps support muscle health, immune health, and energy metabolism. All of these have little asterisks next to them. And I will go to the asterisk now, the footnote. These statements have not been evaluated by the Food and Drug Administration. This product is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease. That's an important caveat. A lot of supplements can put whatever they want on the bottle as long as they're not claiming to cure or treat you. A lot of these are just claiming that they provide nutrients to support these things that may or may not be confirmed by scientific research. Going to the back of the bottle here, this is the supplement facts. Suggested use. Adults chew 2 gummies daily. Store tightly closed in a cool, dry place out of reach of children. Do not use if imprinted seal under cap is broken or missing. They claim to have no artificial flavors or natural fruit flavor. No artificial flavors. They use natural fruit flavors. No synthetic dyes. Colors are derived from natural sources. No high fructose corn syrup. No artificial sweeteners, and gluten-free. Caution: if you are taking medication, consult your physician before use. Supplement facts. That's the big label on the back. Serving size, 2 gummies. Servings per container, 75. Amount per serving. Calories, 15. Total carbohydrates, 4 grams. Total sugars, 3 grams, including 3 grams of added sugar. Vitamin C as ascorbic acid, 67.5 milligrams. Vitamin D3 as calciferol, 40 micrograms, mcg, maybe. Vitamin E as DDL alpha tocopherol acetate, 15 milligrams. Niacin as niacinamide, 8 milligrams. Vitamin B6 as pyridoxine hydrochloride, 1.7 milligrams. Folate, 330 micrograms DFE, 200 micrograms of folic acid. Vitamin B12 as cyanocobalamin, 9 micrograms. Biotin, 30 micrograms. Zinc as zinc citrate, 5.5 milligrams. Selenium as selenium yeast, 27.5 micrograms. Chromium as chromium chloride, 17.5 micrograms. Distributed by Nature Made Food Nutritional Products. Other ingredients: glucose syrup, sugar, water, gelatin, pectin, citric acid. Colors added, including carmine, palm oil, natural flavors, carnauba wax, and tocopherols. I personally like these gummies. I think they taste good. I don't actually know if they do anything for me. Or a typical person. I have no clue. But they're relatively inexpensive for how long they last, and they're always on a good deal at the store. So, I personally take these gummies. But I'm not endorsing them, claiming that they do anything, or suggesting that you take them. They do taste kind of good though. Up next is the Avene Sericalm Eczema Relief Balm. This is accepted by the National Eczema Association. They claim that it is a calming relief balm with a colloidal oatmeal skin protectant at 1% of the contents of the balm. Clinically shown, and this is their claim, to help relieve minor itching and irritation and provide 48-hour hydration and maintain a healthy, balanced skin. And they claim it is fragrance-free and steroid-free. This is the back of the bottle here. Sericalm Eczema temporarily provides relief for common symptoms of eczema flare-ups, such as very dry skin, itching, irritation, and other rashes, while helping to maintain a healthy skin in the long term. Formulated with Avene thermal spring water to soothe the skin, helps balance and maintain a healthy skin. Drug facts: active ingredient, colloidal oatmeal, 1%. Purpose: skin protectant. Uses: temporarily protects and helps relieve minor skin irritation and itching due to eczema and rashes. Warnings: for external use only. When using this product, do not get into eyes. Stop use and ask doctor if condition worsens, symptoms last more than 7 days, or clear up and occur again within a few days. Keep out of reach of children. If swallowed, get medical help or contact a poison control center right away. Directions: apply as needed for targeted areas on body, face, and hands. Inactive ingredients: water, propanediol, caprylic capric triglyceride, glycerol stearate, cetyl alcohol, glycerin, 1,2-hexanediol, arginine, caprylyl glycol, ceramide NP, citric acid, maltodextrin, oenoethrabianus, evening primrose oil, Ophiopogon japonicus root extract, polyacrylate 13, polyisobutene, polysorbate 20, sodium benzoate, sodium hydroxide, sorbitan isosterate, tocopherol. So I took AP chemistry in high school, so I feel like I'm more I understand a little bit more of how to pronounce these things or say these things, but some of these words are still very hard to pronounce to someone who has never read them before. So I apologize if I butchered anything. Questions? And they have their phone number there. Dermatologist tested, safe for the entire family from 3 months old. steroid free, fragrance free, paraben free, dye free, no drying alcohol, formulated to minimize risks of allergic reaction, non comedogenic, non comedogenic, comedogenic. That's an interesting word. There you have it. This is the Avene Seracalm Calming Relief Balm. I have used that. It does work. It helps a lot with dry skin, especially as it gets cold outside. So I do appreciate it a lot. Up next, we have a personal favorite of mine, Zero Sugar Mountain Dew Baja Blast Tropical Lime, because they have multiple Baja Blast flavors now. I absolutely love Zero Sugar Baja Blast. I drink it more than I should. It's my version of Diet Coke for a lot of people. Absolutely love Zero Sugar Baja Blast. It is so good and so much better than the regular sugar version, in my opinion. This is a Taco Bell original, as it very kindly shows me on the can there. I don't know if it'll focus, but you can see the bell. Let's see what it says on the nutrition fact back here. Contains 0% juice. Nutrition facts. Serving size 1 can. Amounts per serving. Calories 0. Total fat 0 grams. Sodium 50 milligrams. Total carbohydrates 0 grams. Total sugars 0 grams. Includes 0 grams of added sugar. Protein 0 grams. Not a significant source of saturated fat, trans fat, cholesterol, dietary fiber, vitamin D, calcium, iron, and potassium. So without reading the ingredients list, this sounds to me like it's just salt in water, sodium in water. Obviously, that's not true given what I'm about to read on the ingredients list, but based on the nutrition facts, that's the assumption I would make. Carbonated water, citric acid, natural and artificial flavor, sodium benzoate, preserves freshness, potassium citrate, caffeine, sucralose, acesulfame potassium, gum arabic, calcium disodium EDTA to protect flavor, sucralose acetate, isobutrate, yellow 5, blue 1, bottled under the authority of PepsiCo Inc. I'm glad they have their stamp of approval on it. And they tell you to refresh, then recycle, because it is a metal can. So I will rinse this can out and put it in the recycling. Just doing my part. I absolutely love Baja Blast. It is my favorite soda of all time. Baja Blast Zero is incredible, and I wish they had it everywhere, and I wish I could buy it everywhere, but I can't, unfortunately. So I'm stuck buying it in cans and directly from Taco Bell. Last on my list is this Kroger Health ibuprofen. Now, I'm aware that in other countries, it's very weird that in America, we sell massive bottles, in this case, 250 tablets of things like ibuprofen and acetaminophen. It's very normal here, and I'm sure since I imagine a lot of my audience is American, it's very normal for you too. But if anyone is outside of the United States wondering why I have such a massive bottle of ibuprofen, it's very normal here, and it's sold over the counter everywhere. Now, these have extremely long drug facts because this is the first FDA tested and regulated and approved thing on this list. So I'm going to start reading, but there's a decent chance I may skip over some parts if I find it gets repetitive. But we'll see. Kroger Health. Compare to the active ingredient in Advil tablets. Ibuprofen tablets USP, 200 milligrams. Pain reliever / fever reducer, NSAID. 250 coated tablets. Tamper evident. Do not use this product if the imprinted foil seal over the mouth of the bottle is cut, torn, broken, or missing. Drug facts. Active ingredient in each tablet. Ibuprofen, 200 milligrams. NSAID. Pain reliever / fever reducer. NSAID stands for non-steroidal anti-inflammatory drug. Uses. Temporarily relieves minor aches and pains due to headache, toothache, backache, menstrual cramps, the common cold, muscular aches, minor pain of arthritis, and temporarily reduces fever. Warning. Allergy alert. Ibuprofen may cause a severe allergic reaction, especially in people allergic to aspirin. Symptoms may include hives, facial swelling, asthma, shock, skin reddening, rash, and blisters. If an allergic reaction occurs, stop use and seek medical help right away. And there's a stomach bleeding warning. This product contains an NSAID, which may cause severe stomach bleeding. This chance is higher if you are age 60 or older, have had stomach ulcers or bleeding problems, take a blood thinner or steroid drug, take other drugs containing prescription or non-prescription NSAIDs such as aspirin, ibuprofen, naproxen, and others, have 3 or more alcoholic drinks every day while using this product, and take more or for a longer time than directed. That is very important. Things like ibuprofen have very well tested side effects if you take them beyond what is recommended. If you are going to take ibuprofen or Tylenol for an extended period of time or beyond the recommended dosage, I would definitely recommend doing research or consulting with a doctor. They can have very nasty long-term side effects. But if they are used as instructed, I understand they should be safer. Let's see. Now, because the drug facts are extremely long, I have to peel at the corner here. To reveal all of the drug facts. Okay, this should be all of them on the inside of the label here. So let's get reading. Let's see. Drug facts continued. Heart attack and stroke warning. NSAIDs, except aspirin, increase the risk of heart attack, heart failure, and stroke. These can be fatal. The risk is higher if you use more than directed or for longer than directed. Do not use if you have ever had an allergic reaction to any other pain reliever / fever reducer, right before or after heart surgery. Ask a doctor before use if stomach bleeding warning applies to you. You have problems or serious side effects from taking pain relievers or fever reducers. You have a history of stomach problems such as heartburn. You have a history of high blood pressure, heart disease, liver cirrhosis, kidney disease, asthma, or had a stroke, or if you are taking a diuretic. Ask a doctor or pharmacist before use if you are under a doctor's care for any serious condition, taking aspirin for heart attack or stroke, because ibuprofen may decrease the benefit of aspirin, or taking any other drug. When using this product, take with food or milk if stomach upset occurs. Stop use and ask a doctor if you experience any of the following signs of stomach bleeding: feel faint, vomit blood, have bloody or black stools, have stomach pain that does not get better. If you have symptoms of heart attack or stroke, chest pain, troubled breathing, weakness in one part of the side of your body, slurred speech, leg swelling. If pain gets worse or lasts more than 10 days, if fever gets worse or lasts more than 3 days, redness or swelling is present in the painful area, or if any new symptoms appear. Keep out of reach of children. In case of overdose, get medical help or contact a poison control center right away. Directions. Do not take more than directed. The smallest effective dose should be used. Adults and children 12 years and over take 1 tablet every 4 to 6 hours while symptoms persist. If pain or fever does not respond to 1 tablet, 2 tablets may be used. Do not exceed 6 tablets in 24 hours unless directed by a doctor. Children under 12 years, ask a doctor. Read all warnings and directions before use and store at 20 to 25 degrees Celsius, which is 68 to 77 degrees Fahrenheit. Inactive ingredients: colloidal silicon dioxide, crosscarmellose sodium, iron oxide red, magnesium stearate, microcrystalline cellulose, polyethylene glycol, polyvinyl alcohol, pre-gelatinized starch, talc, and titanium dioxide. I'm gonna roll this back onto the bottle. Thank you for joining me here tonight as I read through some relaxing labels on bottles and cans. I love reading through these things, especially when I'm bored. So I'm sure this is something that a lot of people have experienced at some point in their life. If you made it this far into the video, please consider subscribing and ringing the bell to be notified of future videos, because you're exactly the sort of person that is interested in this sort of content. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have a great night.